So now let's head over to the cloud-based IDEs. The first one is Google Colab, one of the most popular cloud-based IDE. You can just head over to colab.google, okay? And you can open a new notebook here. So the interface of a Google Colab notebook is almost similar to that of the Jupyter notebook. And all you need is a basic Gmail account, okay? And you can start coding in Google Colab. So this is what the interface looks like, okay? And this is your cell wherein you can type your code. So I can type any basic code and click on this play button. So this means to run the cell, okay? We can execute the cell and you can see. So when it's executing, this is the kind of symbol you get. So it is backend, it is connecting to a server. Google is connecting automatically. Google Colab is connecting to a server. And it will also allow you to add text, right? To decide whether so this green check mark is basically that your cell has been executed, your code has been executed successfully, right? And I can click on this to add a text cell. And here I can continue saying anything, basically I can write here, right? And click on enter and start writing even more lines of text. And this is how it will appear, okay? Similarly, just like your Jupyter notebook, I can always say, and click on run. So I can use Control Enter to run the current cell, right? And something interesting that I would like to show you here is when you click on runtime, right? It will allow you to change your runtime type. So there are basically three kinds of runtime type, okay? Google Colab allows you: CPU, GPU, and TPU. CPU stands for a central processing unit. GPU stands for the graphical processing units, and TPU stands for a tensor processing unit. So basically, by default, it will appear as CPU. The hardware that is selecting is the CPU. You can also switch over to GPU and TPU. So what central processing unit allows you to do is, this is the primary processing unit of the computer. It basically handles general purpose computations and it is suitable for wide range of tasks. GPU, the graphics processing unit, right? This is basically a specialized processor which is designed for handling parallel tasks, okay? And this is what makes this GPU very effective for running your machine learning programs, right? So it has a bit more intensive computational ability. Then you have TPU, right? So when I click on this, I can also change it. Okay, so it is saying that changing runtime attribute may terminate your current session. So it will start over with a new session, right? So I can select this. So TPU stands for Tensor Processing Unit. These are basically some custom accelerators like this that we can switch over to. And TPU is specifically used for machine learning tasks, okay, and handling tensor computations. So your deep learning algorithms that you want to code, you can always use a tensor processing unit, and it allows you for these deep learning models computation and makes it very faster, right? So I can save, I can select the hardware accelerator and click on save. And basically it starts reconnecting now to a different TPU hardware accelerator, right? So this is how a Google Colab notebook looks like. Similarly, you can, because it's a cloud-based IDE, right? So you can basically save it in your Google Drive. All of these will get automatically saved in your Google Drive. You can always click here and start renaming your notebook. So I'll just rename it as an example, right? And if you want to save it in your local machine also, you can go ahead and do that. You can save a copy in the drive. Basically, it will be located in the drive itself, okay? And yeah, you can basically save all the changes you make. You can also upload it on the GitHub platform. So this is what a Google Colab notebook looks like. And the basic thing that you need is a valid Gmail account, right? and you can go ahead with programming in a Google Colab platform.